Once upon a time, in a bustling town, there lived a merchant who supported his family by selling salt. He had a wife and 2 sons, each very different from the other. The elder son was quiet and shy, hesitant to speak to anyone, while the younger son was confident and outgoing. People often thought the elder son foolish because of his reserved nature, and some even took advantage of his innocence. Despite his father's frequent frustration and harsh scolding, which only deepened his lack of self-esteem, the boy never complained. His shyness affected every part of his life, from school to social interactions, leaving him unsure of himself and hesitant to take risks. Yet he carried a gentle heart, and though people doubted him, he never let anger or revenge shape his actions. While his father was away, cunning men came to the shop and falsely claimed they had been sent to take the salt to the city. The young man hesitated, and before he could react, they stole everything. When his father returned and discovered the empty shop, he was furious. His harsh words cut deeply, calling him a fool and driving him away in shame. The young man wandered to the riverbank, overwhelmed by failure and ridicule. Feeling worthless and heartbroken, thoughts of ending his life consumed him, and the weight of his fears seemed unbearable. A young disciple passing by noticed him and quickly pulled him back from the river. The elder son reacted angrily, insisting that his life was useless and that he could never do anything right. The disciple gently explained that life is a rare gift, and only by living and facing challenges could he discover his true potential. With great hesitation, the young man shared his sorrows, explaining that his shyness and lack of education made him feel unworthy. The disciple smiled, telling him that his teacher could guide him and help him understand his true strength. Initially reluctant, the young man finally agreed to follow the disciple to the saint's ashram, holding on to the last hope of finding a solution to his fears. At the ashram, the saint listened carefully and then promised a solution if he committed to completing 3 days of challenging tasks. Speak to 10 strangers and learn about their lives. Hesitant at first, he approached people and recorded their answers. By the end of the day, he had completed the task, made a few new friends, and felt the first stirrings of courage. Teach 10 children about the importance of water. Trembling, he spoke and listed 5 important uses of water, feeling terrified yet accomplished. Returning to the saint, he realized he had grown more confident, and the saint encouraged him to continue. Visit his father and ask for forgiveness. Gathering courage, he apologized and was welcomed back into his father's trust. The saint explained that the young man had already discovered the secret to success. His real enemy had been fear, not shyness. By acting confidently, even when uncertain, he changed how others perceived him and, most importantly, how he perceived himself. True strength comes from believing in oneself, and courage and persistence can overcome any obstacle. Fear exists only in the mind. Years later, the same young man, once timid and ridiculed, became a respected businessman known for wisdom, resilience, and confidence. Confidence is not something we are born with, but something cultivated through action, persistence, and courage. By stepping beyond his comfort zone, he discovered a strength he never knew he had.